All right, hockey fans. Welcome to Klick 2 for our 7:15 a.m. game. The Cheektowaga Warriors wearing their black sweaters playing the role of visiting team against the home team for this competition wearing their white sweaters, the Cicero Chill. This 16U A Division game will be starting in just seconds. Refs are ready, music's ready, goalies are ready, puck is ready, camera's ready. Let's go hockey! Face-off drawn back to the Cheektowaga end of the ice. In the neutral zone, battle for it to Luca with the chill now, grabbing that puck, dumping into the corner, chasing after his own puck, taking it back behind the net. Henry out on the point. Comes up in the near side to Romick. Romick fires that shot in low. Save by the Cheektowaga goalie. Little shot. Goal! 5-hole for Carter Little. Time of that goal, 0:29. Face-off drawn back by Cheektowaga's number 17, Luke Marchant. Natopsky takes that and fires it back in around behind the boards. Comes out to the point, shot! Save by Patrick Morgan. Marchant taken again into the corner. He's got it behind net, centering pass, shot! Save, nice quick one-timer by Eric Castrin, number 27 of the Warriors. Gobbled up by Morgan, Patrick Morgan, number 75. Face-off, Castrin pushes into the corner. It comes back out, though. Ward with that puck now trying to get it out. Nose was battling to get that puck, and we have a penalty. .27 on Cheektowaga. 2-minute minor for roughing. Time of that penalty, 0:55. Goal! Not sure what happened to the focus there. Now it's better. Another quick shorthanded goal this time for Cicero. Time of that, power play goal. Power play goal for Cicero. Time of that goal, 0:59. Another face-off won by Cheektowaga, drawn back. Holst controls that, sends it out, intercepted by Ward. Ward taking that into the corner, curling around, trying for a centering pass, goes off the foot of Bevilacqua. Bevilacqua not able to catch up to it as it is sent back in. Bork tries firing that puck in towards that, unable to do so. Coming back forward is Lynch. Lynch driving through the neutral zone. Lynch taking that puck into the corner. Lynch all the way with it back behind the net. Lynch looking for somebody, passes it out to the point. Smith has it. Smith drawing over to the high slot, jumps it back into Lynch at the dot. Lynch sends it into the corner to go get retrieved back behind the net by his offensive mate, Perzoni. Battle for that puck on the near side. Held in by Bevilacqua. Bevilacqua to Austin. Austin drawing back in. Shot. Save. Morgan in for the rebound. Perzoni save. Oh, and Castri came in, fired that shot, and I think it hit the back of a laying down Austin.
His mask was off.
Oh, and the goalie's mask came off. So, protecting himself as he should, Morgan shoved the net off and curled up in the fetal position. I think I would too. It's been a long time since a goalie's played goal without a mask, for crying out loud. We don't do that anymore. All right, first it looked like they were going to face off back by Morgan. Rightfully so, though. This is a center ice face-off. Another face-off controlled by Cheektowaga. 97 Nose taking that in, driving into the corner. Nose dumps it in back behind the net. Henry picking that up behind the net. Comes out, though, not able to clear it out as Rogers stops it at the blue line and dishes it back in. Near corner battle for the puck. And Cicero comes away with it. DeLuca dumps it into the corner. Did not cross the center line. So that is an icing call. That'll bring it all the way down. Remember, if you want your next game, your championship game, caught on video like this to be live streamed to your family, your friends, and saved forever, so you can watch it over and over and over again, let me know. thedandallen@gmail.com. DeLuca with that puck on the far side loses it in the middle of the ice as Marchant intercepted that pass. But Bucher able to dump it all the way in. Behind the net now, Niptowski grabs it, sends it up. Quick turnover at the far dot. Bailey almost had it. Pushed it ahead just a little bit, and Bucher ended up chucking it right back in. Face-off pushed forward, this time by Rome, goes right to Cheektowaga. Cheektowaga controls it. Holst curling around his defensive end. He passes it up to Bailey. Bailey looking, passing to Niptowski. Niptowski to Dennis. Dennis looking, trying to get that cross pass all the way through the neutral zone, but intercepted by Bucher. Firth not able to catch up to that. Dennis, Marchant to Dennis. Dennis crosses over the blue line, taking that puck into the corner. Marchant loses it behind the net to Baker. Baker tries to clear it out, and he clears it, but Niptowski grabs it there. Niptowski drops it back to Holst. Holst looking, dingles and dangles through two players, and then DeLuca comes in to dump it into the corner, almost, so they can get a line change. Niptowski grabs it there, tries firing out with it. Romig, though, chases him down. Holst racing back to collect that puck before anybody else gets to it. Out-skating Baker. Holst cruising up, gets that puck to Nose. Nose has to get it around Call. Nose comes in close. Nose is close, curls around at the top, passes to Smith. Smith winds, center. Back in from the high slot was Austin, and that is saved. And we have a high stick. High stick against Call, number 15, 2-minute minor for high sticking. Brought the stick up right by somebody's face. Time of that penalty, 4:12. All right. Cicero Chill having a difficult time subtracting by 1. It's the same as adding a -1, actually. Smith over to Bevilacqua. Bevilacqua up to Bevilacqua over to Smith. Smith, cross ice pass over to Castner. Castner unable to handle it. Loses it for a second. Now it gets it over to Bevilacqua. Sorry. Bevilacqua to Smith. Smith trying to make some room. Spreading it out. Up at the blue line. Smith centering. Far shot corner. Nice, quick shot by Austin. That goes all the way down, and that's going to be icing, and it'll come right back. Face-off, Springer against Romig. Springer draws it back to Smith. Smith takes it in a little deep for a defenseman over by the face-off dot, sends it out to the top to Bevilacqua. We have another delayed penalty. Oh, and now we have some retaliation, so 2 people are going to go off. So 19 for Cicero and 66. Two penalties for the Chill. Number 21, 2-minute minor for slashing. Number 19, 2-minute minor for roughing. Penalty for Cheektowaga, number 66, 2-minute minor for roughing. So we have incidental minor penalties. We have a minor penalty thrown up on the board. Time of that penalty is 4:55, and we have some full boxes. We got 3 over here and 1 over here. Conversation going on here. This does give me a moment to find my trivia question. I'm going to have a change on the fly.
Six oh five and a whistle. 6:05 and a whistle. 6:05 and a whistle, right? Yeah, 2 minutes and a whistle.
Face-off drawn back by Cicero, and they clear it all the way out, and it's on net. That's a save. Grabbed by Rogers, curling around. Rogers drops it for Smith. Smith flying up with that puck. Smith gets it over DeLuca. DeLuca sends it down for an icing. And we're going to have another penalty, I believe. No. No, it was just a hard hit at the same time as an ice. My confusion. Face-off drawn back. Oh my goodness, what is his name? It's long. Turcarelli. Comes back out to Turcarelli. At the top of the slot. Fires that shot. Hits the leg of Dennis, I believe. No, 44. Who the heck is 44? He's not on my roster. Turcarelli sends it over to Pizzoni. Perwazny, lower Perwazny, and just gets that puck knocked off his stick by Ward, and that comes all the way down for an icing. 44 is Spalding. Face-off won by Cheektowaga. Holst fires that puck over to Natopsky, and he fires in. That slap shot goes wide. Natopsky with that puck again, dumps it into the corner for Marchant. Marchant holding that puck in the corner, back up to the Natopsky up at the top. Natopsky slides in, fires that shot, goes off the skate of Ward, and goes wide. Another delayed penalty against Cicero. 7:44, Spalding trying to shoot that in. And Spalding has it back behind the net. Spalding sends that puck out to Marchant. Marchant fires that shot in, goes wide. Holst with that puck now. Cicero, minor penalty for interference. Time of that penalty, 6:28. Face-off won by Cicero, drawn back. Whoa, and that gets flicked way down. I almost could have caught that puck. I'm just glad it didn't hit my camera. I am inside the netting. I feel kind of special. I have received permission. Face-off won by Cheektowaga. Holst with a Holst. Drawing over, fires that shot. Deflected by Spalding. Deflected wide, though. Firth Back to Holst. Holst over to Natofsky. Natofsky fires that shot and goes wide to right. Rebound off to Spalding. And now Romig clears it out into the neutral zone. Natofsky to Holst. Holst corralling it. Holst coming out, coming right into Romig. Holst curling shot. Save. Morgan lost his stick. That puck comes out. And that is an icing. Line changes. We got our first incidentals are released. Face off now to the right of Morgan. That puck's been there a lot this period. Bevilacqua to Smith. Smith curling back behind the net. Austin to Bevilacqua. Bevilacqua fires that shot in, goes wide to the left. Dennis with the puck now. Dennis up to Bevilacqua. Bevilacqua almost loses at the blue line, but recovers. Sends that puck over to Austin. Austin looking to Bevilacqua. Bevilacqua corralling into Smith. Fires. Sticked aside by Morgan. Smith with that puck again. That's Shane Smith. Smith to Bevilacqua. Bevilacqua to Austin. Austin dumping it in for Bailey. Bailey trying to shovel it in. Comes out to Bevilacqua. Digs it around Little. And now it comes out. Little trying to chase it down to avoid the icing call. Unable to catch up to it. And that will come all the way back again for another face-off to the right of Morgan. Face-off won by Cheektowaga. Rogers fired that in off the pad and then covered by Morgan. 4:49 remaining in this first wild period. Centering pass by Marchant. Nothing doing there. And that puck comes out. Chasing it down is DeLuca. DeLuca, toe drag, loses it. Recovered by Nose. Nose up to Springer. Springer loses it to Bailey. Henry, I mean. Henry gets it out to the center. Little chasing it down. Little has Rogers to beat. Rogers grabs it though. Rogers dumps it back behind him for Turcarelli. Turcarelli fires it up. Touched at the center by Springer. Up to Castron. And Little recovers. Little with the puck crossing over to center line into the offensive end. Little has Romig with him facing Rogers and Turcarelli. Ward and Rogers pitting that puck up against the boards. Romig and I think it's Turcarelli waiting. Springer trying to wait for it to come out. And it does. Comes around. Henry's got it. Fires that shot. Tipped by Romig. Save by Cheektowaga. Number 29, Tyler Pritchard. Little controlling that puck. Comes out. Just gets past Lynch. Chasing after it now is Holst. Holst skating that puck behind his net, looking to make some room. Holst comes out, chooses the side, passes up to Wozni. And Wozni misses it, so that's going to be an icing. Face off to the right side of Pritchard, and that comes out. Wozni with it. Wozni gives it over to Lynch. Lynch, pushed him back behind the net. Back there with him is Call. Call fires it around. Whitmore with it, but that puck gets stolen by Wozni. Wozni backhands it back in behind the net. Morgan plays it around, gets it to Bork. Bork touches it to Whitmore, and Wozni hits it off of his stick again. Skating all the way over is Ward to control that puck. Ward pushes into the offensive end. Whitmore gets it, and we have a whistle. believe it popped up and touched somebody inside the bench. Face off, drawn back by Cheektowaga, gets into the middle, but Firth right there. Firth passes up to Spalding. Spalding sends it over to Holst. Holst unable to catch up to it, but Holst chases it down back behind the net. Holst curls around. It's got Natofsky up at the line. Skates it all the way around, gets it to Austin. Austin fires! Deflected high into the netting. Some fast-moving hockey here. Face-off, almost won by little, but controlled by Firth. Firth sends it back around behind the net on the near side, and it comes out, collected by Smith, number 72 Smith. That is Shane Smith. Sends it up to Firth. And that gets turned around. Bevilacqua chasing it through the neutral zone, back into his own zone. Bevilacqua has it, corrals it, sends it over. Oh, Little gets his stick on it. But Smith comes over to recover and cover his defensive mate. Smith fires that puck over to Firth. Firth misses it, and it's going to be an icing. .146 remaining in this period. Romig against Springer, and Cheektowaga controls that faceoff. Gets sent out into the neutral zone. Bucher and Bailey. Now Romig comes away, grabs it, and just jumps it into the offensive end. Chasing it down is Shane Smith back behind the boards. Smith curls it around, gets it up to Bailey. Bailey flicks it out into the neutral zone. Everybody's losing it in their footing. And Bevilacqua steps up and picks up the puck. Bevilacqua tried firing that in, goes off the stick of Romig though. Just bounces back behind the net. Henry with that puck trying to clear it up to DeLuca. Romig comes over to intercept or pick up an intercepted pass. Springer over to Dennis. Dennis sends it up to Bailey, and it comes out. Springer collects that puck into the neutral zone to wait for Bailey to clear out, and he does. Springer loses it as he got double teamed. Romig coming over now. Romig has DeLuca. Romig fires that shot, and it ends up hitting Rogers. Goes nowhere. Bailey with that puck back behind the net, drops it for Rogers. Rogers picking it up, sends up a hard pass to Springer. Springer gets that, sends it over for Turcarelli. Turcarelli skating up and loses it just at the blue line. Romig caught a piece of it, enough for Turcarelli to cross over before the puck. 24.9 seconds remaining in this period. Ward won that faceoff, pushed it forward, but Cheektowaga coming out as the victor in that one, and that ends up being a soft shot on goal. Another save for Morgan. This rink is extra cold this morning. Hard shot saved by Morgan. Whitmore curling around trying to clear it out, and it does clear. Comes right back to Rogers. Rogers trying to fire that puck in. Oh, we've got a penalty. Roughing call. Penalty on Cicero. 27, 2-minute minor for roughing. Time of that penalty, 12:57. Off the face-off shot by Cheektowaga. Comes wide. Castron had it there on the far post, and not able to send that puck home. So again, I am the Dan Dallin. I'm available. I'm here at the Hershey, Pennsylvania tournament, the Hershey PA OneHockey tournament. live streaming games as requested, contact me at thedandallen@gmail.com. My information and me is normally in the lobby waiting to meet you. So now it's trivia time. Your trivia question, who was the last goalie to play without a mask? And let's say, who was the last NHL goalie to play without a mask? Because for a few seconds, Patrick Morgan had no mask in this first period. So who was the last NHL goalie to play without a mask? Your answer during our next intermission. You can see all of my published videos on YouTube. YouTube channel is The Dan Dallin. You can also go to my website, thedandallen.com, and there's a link there to go to my YouTube page. Crazy how that works. Games that are paid for by both teams are the ones that are published. Games that are paid for by one team, links are shared for a forever view and a forever download. I gotta say, they're pretty cool. I do the best announcing on my channel. No one announces on my channel better than me. All right, for the second period, we're starting off with one in the box for Cicero. Power play opportunity for Cheektowaga. Cheektowaga, number 12, Natopsky with that puck, sends it over to Holst. Holst taking it through the neutral zone. Holst has Castron on the far side. Castron picks it up. Sends it back to Marchand at the point. Over to Natopsky in the high slot. Natopsky again into Marchand. Marchand centering. And we got a cross check against Cheektowaga. Right? No, I'm sorry. Against Cicero, which I didn't. So I thought it was going to be against Cheektowaga because I thought they had the puck. Apparently, I made an error. That's why I don't wear stripes. Cicero takes that puck and flings it all the way around the boards into the neutral zone, collected by Bevilacqua. Bevilacqua falls down. I heard the ice, it gets extra slippery where it's painted. Nice stick check by Natopsky to get Romig's stick off of that puck. Coming out with it now is Nose. Oh, Ward. It's a trip. Calling it a trip. Two-minute minor for tripping on Ward. Although Ward was kind of standing there, and it did look like the player tried to go around him. There could be some debate, though, that his leg was out too far, kneed him. He's lucky it wasn't knee-on-knee contact. So it could have gone either way.
Yes, I know. But should I just put it on the guest side so that one's there?
So there is some conversation going on as to how to monitor this. So this scoreboard is not able to track 3 players. I've seen this done multiple ways. One time, or sometimes I've seen it done where we have to wait until a stoppage in play after one of the players leaves the penalty box. So in 104 and a whistle, then at that whistle, we would put up the 2-minute, beginning of the 2-minute minor for the last player to go in. Really stinks for the team and for that player, but when you have 3 minor penalties and no room on the scoreboard, sometimes that's just what you got to do. So, but at 10:06, I think Lynch is coming out. Anyway, Cheektowaga wins that faceoff. Austin with the puck, setting it up. 5-on-3 opportunity. Fires that shot, hits the post. And Lynch recovers. Or Austin, I'm sorry. Austin recovers his own rebound off the post. Lynch with the puck now in the middle. And that gets pushed aside. Oh, that just came across the top of the crease for Prowazny. Unable to get it. Centering to Lynch. Backhand. Shot. Save. Cleared out of the crease by Call. Bevilacqua into Austin. Austin back to Bevilacqua. Fires that shot. Pad save and covered up by Morgan. Romig and Lynch. Romig draws it back. Call has it. Fires that puck off the boards. Comes out and stopped by Bevilacqua. Bevilacqua sends it across to Prowazny. And DeLuca grabs it there and sends it down the length of the ice. Goalie plays it, so icing is waved off. Coming out with it is Bevilacqua. Bevilacqua passes up to Prowazny. Prowazny over to Lynch. Lynch in the middle. Stick check by Romig. Shot saved by Morgan. Springer facing off against Romig. Romig draws it across the middle. Spalding picks it up there. Spalding back to Bevilacqua at the point. Bevilacqua over to Smith. Shane Smith. Smith all the way over. Oh, and it's a goal! No! He's waving it off. He's waving it off. Firth was there. I think they're saying interference. No goal. No goal. I apologize. I'm waiting to see if I can overhear the referee explain.
It's no goal, right?
Well, I couldn't hear why that was no goal, but it was no goal. And the Cheektowaga bench appears to understand it, so the explanation was satisfactory. That goes off the stick of Romig, comes out to Smith. Smith has the puck, sends it into the middle, shot fired by Springer, save. Smith corrals that, curls all the way around, comes up to the blue line, passes over to Bevilacqua. Bevilacqua on the far side comes into the face-off, that shot fired, goes wide to the left, comes around, Springer grabs it there. Springer dumps into Bevilacqua. Bevilacqua has it, turns it away from Romig, pinned up against the side. Springer comes in to grab that loose puck, goes behind the referee. Springer back behind the net, over into the far corner, passes it out to Smith. Smith up at the point, off the boards to Springer. Springer comes in, shot fired, saved by Morgan. Springer recovers that rebound, back behind the net. Fezzerin pass to Firth, and Firth unable to send that home. And that puck comes all the way down for an icing. Oh, there's still a one-man advantage for Cheektowaga. It's still cold in Klick number 2. Marchant facing off against Romig off the face-off. That goes off the post. Comes around. Bailey tried for a quick center. Now, who has that puck? That is quick shots fired. That comes out. Bailey collects it. Bailey curls around, takes it in deep into the corner, and chases it down back behind the net. Bailey coming around. Cross ice pass to Bevilacqua. No, that was Rogers. And that comes out. Bailey chases it down and collects it at center ice. Bailey curling around Romig. Romig got a piece of it, but Bailey stays with it. Bailey pushes it ahead, back behind the net, curling back around. Crossing pass to Rogers. Rogers collects it, misses the shot. Follow-up shot, fired by Marchant. What a melee. The teams are even. Little comes in. Dennis to Bailey. Bailey fires that shot. Collected by Morgan. Face off to the left of Morgan. Castron versus Ward. Castor tries pushing it forward. Ward guards it between his legs, though. Bork has it. Bork tries passing over Whitmore. Out of the reach of Whitmore, though. Too far ahead for him. Niptovsky with that puck behind the net. Niptovsky sends it around to Holst. It comes out. Oh, Whitmore grabs it in the middle, fires that shot, goes way high, way wide. That puck's still in. Push back to Niptovsky, chasing it down, jumps it back to the corner for Nose to chase after. Castron collects it, passes it over to Austin. Austin coming, shooting, goal! 22 from 97. Time of the goal, 4:51. Nice shot, nice goal by number 22, Brady Austin. Sending that into the top shelf. It is now 2-1. Cheektowaga wins that faceoff. Prowazny, back to Lynch now. Springer touches it. Cicero sends it back out. Smith tried grabbing it and dumping it back into the neutral zone, but Ward holds it in. Prowazny sends it back. Now Smith has it. All right, here comes Smith. Smith coming with that puck. Centering pass. Misses. Bork tries to push it up. Ward able to get that puck. Ward sends it into the offensive end, but it is stopped there by Bevilacqua. Whoa, and that came back. Nice save by Tyler Pritchard. That surprised him. It surprised me. Did it surprise you? They come quick and they come hard. Romig facing off against Spalding, cuts drawn back. That puck gets fired all the way up. Firth chasing it down. Firth with the breakaway. Shot! Goal! 5-hole against Morgan. Elliot Firth with the goal. Time of the goals. 5:40. Nice goal by Elliot Firth. Marching in for the faceoff against Romig, pushes it forward. Cheektowaga has it. Firth again. Firth with that puck. Loses it at the faceoff dot. And Kaprowski sends it back behind the net. On the far side, DeLuca chasing after it, not able to catch up to it. That's going to be an icing call, and it's going to come all the way back by Morgan. 2-2 game, 7:02 remaining in this period. Both of these teams are undefeated to this point. This is quite the battle. Holtz collecting that, sends it up to Dennis, Dennis to Bailey. Holtz with it now, Holtz brings it in, Kaprowski breaks that up though, gets that puck out to center ice. Bailey picks it up there, Bailey over to Natopsky, Natopsky to Holtz. Holtz coming in, he's got Romig right on his back. Bailey takes it back behind the net, goes for centering pass to Dennis. Dennis goes down. Austin fires that shot. Deflected back behind the net. Romig with it. Off the boards to get up to DeLuca. Not able to get it. Bailey grabs it. DeLuca does get it out, but Bailey collects it. Bailey unable to drive it in. Austin grabs it. Passes it back to Natopsky. Natopsky over to Holst. Holst sends it up to Austin. Austin to Bailey. Bailey has Austin screening. Shot. Goal! Bailey able to score. Assisted by Brady Austin. It's a nice screen move by Austin. Time of that goal, 6:58. 3 unanswered goals by Cheektowaga for a 3-2 lead. That goal was all because of the screen that Brady Austin made to allow Cole Bailey to send that puck home. Bevilacqua with the puck off the far boards to pass it up. Picked up there by Whitmore. Whitmore grabs it, drops it down. Unable to get it in. Swing and a miss by Baker. Baker had a skate land on his head as they all fell down. And that is going to be icing. .5:35 remaining in this second period. 3-2 lead. The Cheektowaga Warriors over the Cicero Chill. It was Castron pushing that puck forward. Castron with the puck behind net sends it out to Bevilacqua. Bevilacqua dumps it back into the corner, picked up there by Bucher. Bucher tries to clear it out. Bevilacqua pushes it right back in. Castron picks it up and gives it to Springer. Springer takes it back behind the net. Springer off the boards to Smith at the far point. Smith at the point now, coming up to the high slot, fires that shot in, hits the leg of Ward, and dies. Behind the net now with the puck is Springer. Somebody's missing a stick. Oh, and we got punches going. And I am going to remove the camera. I do not condone fighting between teenagers. All right, for Cheektowaga, we have 27 and 97. For Cicero, 19. They all have minor roughing. Time of the 3 minor roughing penalties. So we do have the penalties on the wrong sides of the boards, but we know what's happening. Time of the penalties, 8:02. Clock manager is going to move the penalty over. You got to put 2 minutes on for another person on the guest side. Oh, Fair enough. So we have incidental minor penalties between 19 and maybe 27, and then a 2-minute minor for 27. Who's the incidental between 19 and who? 97? All right, so they got 2 minutes and a whistle. All right. So 19 for Cicero and 97 for Cheektowaga have incidental minor penalties. They got to sit for 2 minutes and a whistle. 27 for Cheektowaga comes out when that clock expires. And that's when the power play ends. Whoa, Bailey with that shot high, goes wide. Little with the puck now, passes it to Ward. Ward sends it up to DeLuca. DeLuca wasn't, I don't know if he wasn't ready or what. Didn't even try to collect that puck. DeLuca in the corner, sends it out. Oh, tried passing it, but Turcarelli was there. Turcarelli tried to clear it out, held in by Call. Trying to clear it out, Cheektowaga, and they do. Lynch to Bailey. Bailey centering to Lynch, shot! Kick save, Morgan. Lynch to Turcarelli. Turcarelli shot. Kick save and a mute by Morgan. God, I love saying that. Lynch with that puck. Cheektowaga controlling this even though they're shorthanded. Bailey with that in the far corner. Bailey curling around. And he sends it back to Rogers, who was in the neutral zone. They're just killing this one. Rogers up to Lynch. Lynch on the far side. Lynch penetrating in. It's a 1-on-4. Ward has it. Ward to Romick. Hits his skate instead of his stick. Romick now crossing over the center ice. Romick over into the offensive end. Oh, he gets the puck through Rogers' legs, but Turcarelli right there runs into Turcarelli. Little back to Call. Call fires it in, goes wide right, bounces behind the net. Comes out to Ward. Ward shot! Hits the glove in the pad. Out to Romick. Romick holding it in. Dumps it into the corner for Ward to chase after. Cheektowaga collecting it off the boards, and that's going to be close enough to be on net for Morgan to collect it. And the teams are even now. Call has it. Spalding on him. Passes it over to Little. Little unable to manage that pass. Holst with it now behind the net. Comes out. Call fires it in. He was about 2 feet beyond the blue line. Ward facing off against Marchant. If anybody has hand warmers and they want to run them up to me here in Klick number 2, that would be terrific. Kaprowski shoves Holst into the boards head first. Not cool. Marchant up to Natopsky. Natopsky. Oh, and Cicero thought the power play was for them, and that's a goal. Bork touched it. Bork touched it. Should have blew the whistle. Should have blown the whistle. Should have blown the whistle. No goal. No goal. Referee's apologizing. .44. It's Kaprowski for Cicero in 2 minutes for roughing. Time of the penalty is 10:38. At the same time, Bork comes in because he was Bork's got a 10-minute misconduct. Bork has a 10-minute misconduct because he was yelling at the referee for not blowing the whistle. And then there was some words that went back and forth. So emotions got the best of us here. Power play opportunity for Cheektowaga. So that's the biggest challenge, especially with 16-year-olds, is managing that testosterone. Sometimes it boils over. Natopsky to Bailey. Bailey. Oh, the Springer shot. Goal! Springer from Bailey. 66 from 11 to the top right corner. Time of the goal, 10:47. 9 seconds into the power play goal, and Cheektowaga scores and sends that one home. This is 4-2. And the game is being won by testosterone management right now. Romig wins that, gets it back to DeLuca, back to Romig in the middle. Romig backhands it into the offensive end. Comes to Natopsky. Natopsky tried sending over to Bailey. Whoa, Springer just went flying into Ward and fell down. On the far side, that's Dennis. Dennis shot off the stick of Call into the netting. A little bit of craziness going on. Everybody needs to take a deep breath. But this is hockey. It's fast, it moves, it's exciting. And he who controls his temper comes out ahead. Romig facing off against Austin. And Romig is being sent off because his mouthpiece wasn't in his mouth. All right. Anyway, mouthpiece needs to be in. Force him to come off the ice. He can go back on now. All right, Ward with that puck, flings it around, held in almost by Bevilacqua, and Little almost tore it away to have a breakout move. Bevilacqua dumps it back in, but Ward right there. Far board pass to try to get it to Ward. Ward got tied up though. Little unable to corral that, and Cheektowaga coming out with it now. That is Austin. Austin tearing through the middle, comes wide of Call, but Call's a big dude, puts his stick on the ice and redirects that puck back behind the net. That puck gets cleared out. It's going to go down the length of the ice. Well, icing has been waved off. Icing has been waved off. Collecting that puck behind the net is Smith. Smith gets around Little. Smith passes it up to Spalding. Spalding with it by the far dot. Shoots that, hits the stick of Call. Goes into the corner. Lynch grabs it. Lynch, dingling-dangling, trying to center it, unable to do so. DeLuca gets it. DeLuca drops it behind him for Whitmore, and we're going to have a hooking penalty against Cheektowaga. Number 72, 2-minute minor for hooking. Time of that penalty, 12:07. There was a late game on Klick number 3 yesterday where the game got out of control because those referees didn't seem to use their whistles enough. These referees are making up for it. Or they're seeing a lot of stuff that's going on. Either way, I would never chastise a referee. We appreciate them being here. Without them, we wouldn't have games. Almost a hand pass, but not quite. DeLuca up to Little. Little. Cicero's on the power play. Little takes that puck behind the net. Little curls all the way around up to the face-off dot. Passes to Call. Call fires! High! Ward sends that puck in. Rogers deflects it back behind the net. Coming around is Little, push it up. Comes to Ward. Ward flinging that puck in. Goes through the crease. Nobody sees it. Or nobody gets it. By DeLuca. Call sends it. Oh, now DeLuca corrals it at center ice. DeLuca tried hitting off the board to send in. Oh, and that comes back to Little. Little with the puck. Little drawing over, fires that shot, and that's saved by Pritchard. 4 seconds remaining in the period. Romig draws that face-off back. Nobody's going to get it. Nobody's going to get it. Everybody expects time to move faster. A little bit of a missed opportunity there. All right, so that ends our second period of play here at the Klick Lewis Arena in Hershey, Pennsylvania. There is still time to ask me to call your game. You probably have championships or consolation games coming up. I'd be delighted to do it for you. You just got to let me know. We square up and I announce. Your trivia question was, who was the last NHL goalie to play without a mask? The answer? None other than Andy Fearless Brown. He took the net for the last time without a mask on April 7th, 1974. They lost 3-6 against the Atlanta Falcons. Right. So, Andy Fearless Brown, the last crazy dude to play goalie without a mask. Nice and quiet here in between periods as the coaches are chatting with their players. You can watch all of my playbacks, my public playbacks, on my YouTube channel, The Dan Dallin. You can get there by going to my website, thedandallin.com. Send me an email, thedandallin@gmail.com. Really try to keep it easy. Referees are chatting with player and coaches. And looks like we're ready to start this third period. Cheektowaga leading by 2. And are currently shorthanded. That puck comes all the way back to Cheektowaga's goalie. Firth with it. Firth coming out with it. Firth to Spalding. Call there to break that up. Spalding with that puck again, curling around by the near face-off dot, sends it all the way across the other side where Ward collects it. Ward sends it cross ice into the neutral zone. Spalding steals it there. Spalding behind the back, grabbed by Call. Call sends it cross ice to Whitmore. Whitmore gets hit by Firth, but keeps his composure, loses his stick, and we're going to have an interference call because Cheektowaga knocked that right out of his hand. That was number 6, Matt Holst, 2-minute minor for interference. Time of that penalty, 0:39. We have 29 seconds of a 2-man advantage for Cicero. Face-off between Bailey and Romig. Cheektowaga wins that, draw it back, and sends it all the way down. Call will collect that in his defensive end of the ice. Passes it up to Ward. Ward back to Call. Call brings it over, and Bailey there to break it up. That's going to go down the entire length of the ice, and we will have icing. 10 seconds remaining in the 2-man advantage for Cicero. Then they will still have a minute and a half of a power play. Bailey taking the faceoff for Cheektowaga against Cicero's Romig. Romig wins that faceoff, comes back to DeLuca. DeLuca to Call. Call looking. Call with a low shot. That puck comes out. Call collects it. Shot again. Bounces in front of the goalie, in front of Pritchard. Whitmore turns, fires, and that goes wide. Comes out to the point. And Marchant gets it around. Call. Bailey chasing it down. Bailey tries centering it to Marchant, but Ward got a stick on it. Call up to Whitmore. Whitmore takes it over the line. Whitmore loses it on the side. Bailey has it there. Bailey over to Bevilacqua. Bevilacqua flips it up into the neutral zone, and it gets by. Marchant has it. Marchant to Bailey. Bailey unable to go. Shot. Oh, rebound shots. They kicked it wide. Whitmore taking it out on the far side through the neutral zone. Whitmore between a leg pass to DeLuca. DeLuca low, soft shot for the rebound. Whitmore unable to send that home. Oh, and that comes out on the far side. Picked up by Ward in the neutral zone. Ward collects, gets it by DeLuca. His own teammate. That was fancy. Drops it for Whitmore in front, but 34, Dennis in there to collect it. Dennis coming around into the neutral zone. And Dennis gets caught between DeLuca and Romig and is brought off sides. "20 seconds remaining in the man advantage for Cicero. Cheektowaga just needs to hold Cicero off for 10:41. And they come away with this victory. Ward with the puck in his own end. Ward, hits that off the leg of Springer. And it comes out to Rogers. Rogers over to Turcarelli. Turcarelli hits cross. Hits the leg a little, and he kicks it in, and it goes right to Rogers, though. Rogers off the boards, sends it out through the neutral zone, didn't touch anybody, so that's going to be an icing. Was close. It was close. Face off to the right of Pritchard, being taken by Springer, and Romig comes out to Little. Shot does not make it all the way through. Comes into the corner. Romig over there. I see Springer, Romig, Prowazny with it now. Prowazny to Lynch. And Call comes in to break that up. Prowazny with that puck. Backhands it into the middle. Deflected by Call right to Little. Little takes it out into the neutral zone. Little dumps that into the corner. We are even. The teams are even. Puck comes out to Call. He fires that shot. Goes off the skate of Rogers. Ward hits it. And it goes into the netting. And there's our delayed penalty. Who is it again? I mean, it's against Cheektowaga. I know that. Who is it? Who's getting the hook? 86. For roughing. Turcarelli in the box for roughing. Time of that penalty, 3:27. Another power play opportunity for Cicero. Let's see if they're able to connect. Pritchard scores on his own goal. Was able to collect that puck. Whitmore not able to corral that puck. Austin gets it. Austin sends it up for Castron. Castron and Austin. Castron to Austin. Dingles one way. Dangles. Ward. And picking up the garbage is Castron. Castron there. Morgan got the initial save but was drifting over. Eric Castron scores that shorthanded goal. Time of that goal, 3:39. Wow. That's why you keep following, keep following, keep following. Little taking the face off against Austin. Little pushes forward. Puck comes back to Ward. Ward collecting it. Challenged by Castron. Sends it up to Whitmore. Whitmore takes it into the offensive end. Whitmore into the corner. Curling. And Natofsky there gets his stick on the puck and gets it off of him. That puck is held in by Ward. Bailey now with that puck. No, Holst had it. Cleared out of the zone. Castron with it now. Castron had that puck deterred by Ward, so Castron takes it back into the corner. Ward sends it back the other way. Whitmore chasing after it, and Little's going to get to it. Little sends it into the corner. Curls around back behind the net where Holst grabs it there. Little followed after it, got a stick on it, but Holst maintains control. Stopped on the boards by DeLuca. DeLuca out to Ward. Ward to DeLuca. DeLuca trying to make some space at the dot. DeLuca back. Oh, tried for the centering pass to get it to Little. Not able to get it there because Pritchard pushed it away. Holst grabs that puck, sends it around back behind the net. To Little, to Ward, up to Little. Off the boards in the back to Pritchard. Grabbed it before it could come in front into the crease. Cheektowaga seems to be getting into the heads of these Cicero boys. I've watched Cicero play a lot this week, and I know they can still come back and pull this one off. It's whether or not they know it. Romig in for the face-off against Marchant. Marchant with the puck now on the far side. Marchant off the boards. And Nose was unable to get his stick on it, so that's going to be icing. We'll come back and do it again. Marchant against Romig. Gets pushed into the corner. Grabbed by Natopsky. He flings it all the way down off the boards. It's going to be icing again. Nose tried to catch up to it, but couldn't. No way. Marchant waiting to take the face-off for Cheektowaga. Romig easing his way up. The puck gets pushed into the corner. Whitmore misses it. Smith there with it. Smith has Whitmore all over him. Smith comes right behind the net, tries to send it up to Nose. Whitmore got a stick on it, and now Romig has it. Romig to Whitmore. Whitmore brings it forward into the zone. Spinning, lost control of it. Now Nose has it, coming back with it for Cheektowaga. Nose crossing into the offensive end. The teams are even, and he got tripped by Ward. Cicero Chill penalty, 2-minute minor for tripping on number 31. Time of the penalty, 5:41. It's a face-off to the left side of Morgan now. Face-off goes into the corner. Kaprowski grabs it, flicks it around. Picked up there by Rogers. DeLuca over there. Springer now fires that shot. Save Morgan. Firth. Back to Turcarelli. Turcarelli into the corner. Grabbed by Kaprowski. Pushed back into the corner by Firth. Springer with it. Springer behind the net. Springer in the corner. Springer in front. Passes it over to Firth. Shot. Goes back behind the net. Firth, not Firth. Rogers has that puck in the corner. Rogers on the near side. Sends it all the way across to Springer. Or Turcarelli, I'm sorry. Now Turcarelli has it. Holy cow. Rogers has that puck on the far dot. To Turcarelli at the line. Sends that in. Save Morgan. First tries to send that over to Springer, but DeLuca got a piece of it, and that puck comes out into the neutral zone. Springer curling around the center dot. Springer take it into the offensive end. Springer into the corner, and he falls down. He falls down. And that's a delayed penalty. Rogers over to Turcarelli. Extra attacker is on. Turcarelli over to Nose, or I can't see his number. I think it's Springer. And we got our tripping call now. That was a tripping call on number 44, Kaprowski. Time of that penalty, 7:06. 5-on-3. I don't know why. Rome got removed from the faceoff again. Taking the faceoff is DeLuca against Austin. Austin wins it. Coming out with that puck is Dennis. Shot. Save by Morgan. Ref having a conversation, I think with Call. Face off, push forward. Dennis with it. Dennis to Austin. Shot. Goal. 22 from 34. Power play goal for Cheektowaga. Time of that goal, 7:17. DeLuca sends that. I thought it hit the netting, but it did not. Comes back to Holst. Holst in front of his own net. Holst taking it up through the middle now. Holst crosses over center ice. Holst over into the offensive end. Holst checks up at the dot. Back to Dennis. Dennis tried to go through the legs of Rome. Hits his skate, I mean. Now Austin with it. Austin to Holst. Holst. Stolen by Rome. Rome tried flicking it up, but Natowski gloves that one down. Natowski backhands over to Bailey. Bailey turning over to Holst. It bounced off his stick. Otherwise, he would have one-timed that. And that's a goal. Goal scored by number 11 from 6. Another power play goal for Cheektowaga. Time of that goal, 7:56. Whoa, Cheektowaga's getting into it. You say 7 from 9?
11.
Oh, 11 from 9? I thought it was 11 from 6. But all right. All right, it's Bailey from Rogers. I thought it was Holst. My bad. Romig wins that faceoff. And now it is, controlled by Bucher to Call to Whitmore. Whitmore loses it to Bevilacqua off the pass. Bevilacqua sends it over to Smith. Smith has that puck, passes it up to Prowazny. Prowazny, centering pass, nobody there. Comes all the way out to Bevilacqua. Bevilacqua, tries setting it off the boards, but Whitmore picked it up. Whitmore coming in all alone, draws one way, goes the other. Kicked aside by Pritchard. Whitmore, squeezed out by Bevilacqua behind the net. Bevilacqua coming out with that puck, passes up to Prowazny. Prowazny comes wide, shot, goes high. Off the glass, all the way back out to Bevilacqua. Bevilacqua to Lynch. Lynch has it now. Comes out to the point himself. Through the legs of Romig. But comes to Bevilacqua. Bevilacqua over to Smith. Smith gets it by little. Tries to set her off of the backhand. Stopped by Call. Prowazny with that puck now on the far side. Drops it for Bevilacqua. Bevilacqua puts it into the corner. Picked up there by Cicero. Bucher sent around. On the near side now. Little trying to get that puck out, and Romig does. Romig clears it out into the middle. Collected by Bevilacqua. Challenged by Baker. able to clear it up, but Bucher grabs it there, and Lynch steals it from him. Lynch gets it over to Prowazny. Prowazny curls around, and Romig steals it from Prowazny and flicks that out. Coming down with it, grabbing it is Little Tracy after fires. That shot goes wide. Kick save by Pritchard. Baker almost got it, controlled it in the corner. Bounced around, though, and Turcarelli has it. Stopped by Bucher, up to Little. Little takes it and dumps it into the corner, back behind the net. Sheftik grabs it in the corner, challenged by Nose, and Turcarelli comes away with it. Turcarelli checks it and sends it back around the other side for Firth. Firth not able to get it out, being held in by Bork. Bork up to Sheftik. Turcarelli has it, passes it off the boards, back behind the net over to Rogers. Rogers up to Nose. Nose takes it into the offensive end. Nose driving that puck into the corner. Nose loses that puck, and now Bork has it. Bork pulls it. Oh, and he loses it off a skate. Firth has it now in the far corner. Firth for Cheektowaga. Firth goes down. Firth gets up. Firth has the stick. Passes that puck to Rogers. Rogers across ice to Turcarelli. Turcarelli sends it, goes off the stick of Sheftik into the corner. Firth with that puck now, sends it. Oh, it came out to Castron. Castron got his stick all tied up, though. That comes all the way down for an icing. 1:49 are remaining in this game. Bork waiting to take the face off, and he will be facing off against Austin. Bork wins that, draws it back, comes back to Sheftik. Sheftik gets it up to Whitmore. Whitmore cruising through the neutral zone. Whitmore in through the offensive end. Oh, and bodies all over. Bork fires that shot, saved by Pritchard. Whitmore having a conversation. I think he wants to see if that kid wants to go out for coffee after the game. He's pointing to him. He says, no, you buy. You guys are winning. You buy. Kid must have said no because Whitmore's walking away. Skating away, I should say. Bork pushes that into the corner, controlled by Cheektowaga. Springer with that puck now. Springer crosses over into the offensive end. Springer curls around the dot. Shot high. Goes off the glass in the corner. Swings around, and that puck gets flicked all the way out. Whitmore chasing it down. Whitmore saying, I want my coffee. He shoots. It goes high. Cheektowaga clears it out. Springer up to Spalding. Spalding has it. Over to Austin. Shot. Saved by Morgan. Deflected up high. Hits the glass back behind the net. That puck comes all the way around to Gunn. Gunn has it. Gets it out into a neutral zone. Natofsky has it there. Natofsky picks that up. Backhands it up to Spalding. Spalding sends it over to Springer. Springer collects it. Springer looking almost lost it in his own skate. Springer sends it over to Holst. Holst to Spalding. Spalding back to Holst. Holst skating it in around the dot. Holst loses it in the middle, and then recontrols it, takes it over, drops it over for Spalding. Spalding has it, passes it over. Oh, there's Springer. Yeah, Holst to Spalding to Springer. That was it. Bailey pushing. Anyway, Bucher with that puck now in the offensive end. Less than a minute, Bucher sends that in. Goes wide right. He was trying to get it for Sheftik to deflect it, but it was too far away from the goal. Bailey with the puck in his own defensive end, flicks it, and that is the end of the game. 7-2 is our final score here on Klick number 2. Remember, I am the Dan Dallin. I am in the Hershey, Pennsylvania, the Klick Lewis Arena, capturing play-by-play memories for your players as they play in this OneHockey tournament in Hershey, Pennsylvania. If you'd like me to get your next game as a permanent play-by-play memory, contact me at thedandallin@gmail.com. Try to find me in the lobby. Go to my website, thedandallin.com. Check out my videos on YouTube, The Dan Dallin. Don't forget don't forget to hit subscribe while you're there. Hopefully all the testosterone has expired. Time to cool off, relax on the ice, shake hands, and make it a great day, everyone.